An internal Department of Defense audit classified the project as a Category 4 breach of operational continuity protocols. Multiple sources have confirmed that Odin's software architecture was modeled after earlier AI systems developed for autonomous military drones. The same AI protocol was reportedly rejected by DARPA due to unpredictable decision-making during battlefield simulations in 2021. Despite these concerns, mission leaders moved forward, citing pressure from high-level government figures demanding faster deployment timelines. The race to launch Odin stemmed from fears that China had already placed a similar system into orbit. These fears were largely speculative, but treated as imminent threats during weekly Pentagon intelligence briefings on foreign tech advancements. According to one whistleblower, a senior analyst warned, "If we don't beat them up there, we lose everything." This mindset pushed Prometheus into accelerated testing cycles, skipping critical safety reviews typically required for advanced satellite launches. Lab engineers raised red flags when Odin's stress tests failed repeatedly under simulated solar radiation conditions. Instead of halting the mission, leadership replaced components with cheaper alternatives to maintain the aggressive launch schedule. After the mission failure, internal emails revealed a culture of fear where dissenting voices were labeled as disloyal. Congressional staffers later learned that funding was redirected from civilian science programs to cover Odin's classified operating budget. The redirection was hidden through complicated line-item shuffling buried in broader defense appropriations legislation. When questioned, Pentagon spokespersons cited emergency national defense needs without specifying any project names or technical details. Space policy advocates warned this level of opacity would erode international trust in peaceful space cooperation efforts. Meanwhile, rumors circulated within the aerospace community that Prometheus was only one of several ongoing shadow launch initiatives. Several private space contractors reportedly received similar requests for non-disclosable payload platforms with minimal technical oversight. Some of these companies have since gone silent, declining interviews and scrubbing online records of key personnel. The lack of transparency is alarming to space ethicists who argue unchecked militarization could lead to orbital conflict. They fear a scenario where opposing nations respond to unknown objects with preemptive strikes, triggering dangerous miscalculations. Global watchdog groups, such as the Secure Orbit Coalition, have requested independent investigations into Odin's trajectory and debris field. Their requests were denied by the US, citing the importance of maintaining strategic ambiguity in outer space operations. SpaceX later issued a vague press release denying any official involvement while praising US leadership in advanced aerospace. Former NASA employees have privately expressed concerns about the increasing fusion of defense interests with scientific space exploration. They argue that the pursuit of secrecy and control has begun to erode NASA's founding principles of openness. Amid all this, the public remains largely in the dark, unaware of how close Earth came to orbital catastrophe. Only fragments of the story exist, scattered across leaked documents, ignored blog posts, and whispered hallway conversations in Washington. In a podcast episode later removed from Spotify, one former technician claimed Odin's core may still be transmitting encrypted data. He speculated the core could have autonomous self-repair capabilities never disclosed in the original mission briefing documents. This raised alarm bells, as any rogue system capable of adaptive learning could evolve unpredictable behavior over time. Military experts dismissed these claims as sci-fi nonsense, yet refused to confirm or deny if such tech even exists. Odin's true capabilities remain unknown, buried beneath layers of compartmentalized data and erased hard drives. Some believe it may have included facial recognition and real-time surveillance functions, usable even from high geostationary orbit. If true, this would make Odin a direct violation of international treaties prohibiting weaponized or intrusive space technologies. The Outer Space Treaty of 1967 specifically bans the placement of weapons or military systems into Earth orbit. Critics argue that blurred lines between defense tech and civilian space research make these treaties nearly impossible to enforce. China and Russia have since accelerated their own countermeasures, developing anti-satellite systems capable of rapid orbital interception. This new arms race above Earth threatens to disrupt communication, banking, weather, and emergency response systems worldwide. Some global leaders have called for a new international summit to renegotiate and modernize space governance protocols. However, key space powers, including the US, have shown little interest in restricting their expanding orbital capabilities. Project Prometheus has disappeared from every official record and is now referred to only by insiders as the Ghost Mission. Though catastrophic, some within defense circles see Odin's failure as a learning moment for the next generation of orbital tech. That future may include fully autonomous satellites capable of self-deploying and adapting mid-mission without human command. The Pentagon continues investing in such systems under new project names cloaked in even deeper layers of secrecy. Yet even among its planners, the memory of Prometheus looms as a cautionary tale about rushing to control the unknown. As artificial intelligence continues evolving, its intersection with orbital technology raises chilling possibilities for future global surveillance. If Odin had succeeded, it could have redefined geopolitical power by enabling undetectable, real-time monitoring from space. Instead, its failure revealed the limits of ambition unchecked by transparency, ethics, or adequate engineering caution. For the families of those involved in the mission, many of whom signed lifetime NDAs, closure may never come. They live with unanswered questions, forbidden from speaking about what they know or suspect occurred during those crucial hours. Even today, debris from Odin occasionally triggers collision alerts at international space monitoring stations. These fragments serve as ghostly reminders of a mission erased from memory, but not from orbit. In online forums, digital sleuths still track the floating wreckage, calling it America's lost eye in the sky. Though publicly unacknowledged, it remains a silent witness to the price of unchecked secrecy and ambition in space. If we are to chart a safer future among the stars, we must first confront the shadows of our past. The story of Prometheus and its fall may yet guide humanity toward a more responsible and transparent era in space exploration.